Hey, 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 everyone! Hello, hello. We are so excited. We've got somebody very special in our green room ready to come on and meet everyone. When you're here, say something in the comments. Let's see who is here. We're not bringing it on until we've got a little bit of hype. Let's go. Who's all here?
I don't know if it's really like a secret though. Didn't we tell people already?
Yeah, we know
who our
here.
special guest is.
Grammy nominated House legend, Mr. Todd Terry. Who's all in here? Hey, hey. All right, let's bring him on.
Yes,
Here
sir.
he is. Woo woo.
Hey.
Hey, Todd.
This is cool, even though I didn't win the Grammy. This is cool.
Hey,
I feel everybody. I feel you all. Come on, put your fingers.
We can feel your energy through your fingers.
Yeah, feel it. Touch me, baby. Touch me.
Can we reach? Okay, almost.
There you go.
Might need a few, couple thousand kilometers.
This
more.
would be a lot more fun in person, probably.
There you go.
Next time.
What's our subject
Next
of the
time.
day? We got subjects today. What we want to talk about? What you got?
Do we even have anything to talk about?
No, we don't. You guys don't got nothing set up, like.
No, we're just gonna wing the
subjects
whole
of
thing.
World,
All right. Well, everybody who's watching, you can ask some questions. We do have a list of questions, but please feel welcome to throw yours in the chat. We'll make sure to ask Todd Terry. We've also got a set coming up that he recorded just for us, so that is on its way once we're done. But Todd, do you want to give us a little breakdown about yourself? What's your story? Think about, if I can give you a bit of my background. When I came to Record Shop, I wasn't super familiar with EDM, with dance music, and I've got to meet and learn about so many artists. So if you can kind of give that breakdown for someone like me who maybe isn't the most familiar with what you have accomplished in your lifetime.
Well, I'm one of the greatest people in the world. First of all, let me get that out there. And
Okay.
I can tell the glasses really.
Oh, great.
And
show it.
he's very modest.
So great, I put my sunglasses on, I throw on my gold watch, and I bullshit you. But anyway, done a lot of music shit, and been around for years, and now I'm working with Record Shop. That's it. No, but I want to answer everybody's questions because I know people got some crazy questions sometime, and I definitely want to get into that. And then we want to get into music, and then we want to get into organic mayonnaise and what it could be used for. So we got tons of other subjects to talk about, people. So I'm glad you're here.
So you have to ask some questions so we don't have to talk about mayonnaise.
Yeah. I swear to God, if it's not interesting, I'm bringing up the name.
I'll make it interesting.
We're getting feedback that people are interested in the mayo.
Yeah, see, they're asking about eggs. Is there no eggs in there? That's for the end of the interview. I'm going to tell you what the mayonnaise secret is, right? Because I think some of the other guys found out about it recently. Am I right, people? So we'll bring that up later.
I learned a lot of new things already in the last 15 minutes, so I'm really, really excited to share.
We're ready for you, people.
With everyone else.
Look, everybody's interested in the mayonnaise.
I know
Seriously.
That's the reason we're here.
Forget about music. Talk about mayonnaise.
What's the secret?
That's the NFT space, right?
Right. And there's some other things. I'm starting a GoFundMe. So we're going to talk about that later as well. It's important to me, and we'll show you why later. Just let's get to music.
Let's get to music.
Let's get to music first.
Yeah, let's get that silly stuff out of the way, and then we'll move on to the good stuff.
Yeah.
So how did you get started in music? Like, give us your, the very origin story.
Hanging out in the neighborhood, my friend Larry D threw this party. It's called the Bazaar in Brighton, 13th Street. And we used to always go there and dance and bug out and have fun and stuff like that. And, he just played. Back then, it was just like one turntable. So he would play a record, the record would end, and everybody would applaud. He just would put on the next record. And he was the DJ. So everybody was like having a good time.
That's awesome.
So maybe like a couple years after that, he shows up with a mixer. We was mesmerized because he could mix one record into the other. And I was done, floored. I was like, I gotta learn how to do that. I gotta learn how to put move that thing to that and make music happen. And yeah, so that's how I got into it. And then I used to go and carry Larry's records and, started practicing DJing in his house. And that's how I got hooked. Then I wanted my own equipment. I started doing my own parties. And I'm trying to go through this really fast, 38 years.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a big
30 plus
story.
years.
Yeah, 30 plus years, So then me and my friends used to go hang out at this place called Roseland, 52nd Street and Broadway in Manhattan. And, I was sitting there on the speaker one day and I heard all these records going back and forth and stuff like that. And I said, you know what I want to do? I want to take the breaks from all the records and make another record. That's how I got into producing. And here I am today. That's the short form, as short as I can get it,
I just love that
You saw I took out the drugs and all the chicks and everything.
all the crazy
I
nights.
needed that because I don't want people to end up bad like me. I'm trying to save the world.
It's that
You
rock
did
star
mention you're
life.
more of a daytime person now, though, because of COVID.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the age, girl. Dude is old.
Pandemic.
You have a great excuse, though.
I'm all right though. I'm all right.
All right. We actually have a question in the chat from the Reach. Who are some of your artistic heroes?
James Brown was like one of the first records I brought, and I used to just play the record over and over and over and over, and be dancing in the living room. And my mother's like, "Will you turn that down? Stop it. Go clean your room or do something else." I said, "Mom, I'm playing James Brown." So James Brown, and then as I got older, Quincy Jones. A lot of his stuff definitely influenced me. Gap Band. And rock stuff as well too, Aerosmith and stuff. I learned a lot of different styles of music growing up. I've been Brighton Beach. We had black, white, Filipino, Spanish, Russian. We had a little bit of everything. So it's just everybody learned each other's cultures, like in a weird way. I was hanging out in Odessa. Like who does that? So it's just like just craziness. You learn different cultures. Filipino. What my boy's mother used to cook. I used to eat. I was like, "That's spicy, man." And it was like, how we cook. I was like, "Damn."
That's so awesome.
So it's like, there's a lot of different cultures I grew up with.
It's great. Has any of that really influenced your music in particular? Was there a
Definitely.
particular culture?
You can hear it right away in my music. My bass lines are James Brown. My percussion is Tito Puente. Drum sequence is Quincy Jones, and Marshall Jefferson and all types of mixture of all those drums and stuff like that. And yeah, I mix it up, man. I definitely try to give any of my tracks some type of different flavors from every style somewhat. I like it to be interesting. I like it to change into different things and come back to different things. I like a change in a record. I don't like when something's just so repetitious and just goes like that all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Feels though it needs some type of dramatic breakdown or something.
Yeah, I think it's a good point. I think that's a big criticism of a lot of dance music, and you do such an awesome job of having these really unique ideas as your tracks move forward.
I'm totally
I love
awesome.
it. Yeah,
I'm totally lost. I was gonna wear the awesome shirt, but one of my letters is fucked up. So it's like, There's just no sum there. It's like awesome.
I love your story about your mom telling you to turn the music down. It reminds me of your story on DJ's Gotta Dance More, 1-to-1, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's the truth. And that's so she told me the same thing when I was younger and the same thing when I was older. So
she's still telling you.
Yeah, she's still telling you. Yeah. Will you stop with this? You're never gonna make a dime. Go get a good education. So
here we are.
Yeah, here I am. She's a little wrong.
We were just talking about, you were talking about how you stole your daughter's juice earlier.
I'm promoting Green Wise Fruit Punch. So
has she shown?
I'm gonna get this
interest in
commercial,
music?
and you're gonna see me like. Just like Nicki Minaj has Pepsi, I have Green Wise.
Green Wise, that check
Don't
better
sleep on me,
needs to be in the
son.
mail.
Don't sleep on me. Free Greenwise step. a year endorsement.
Has your daughter been showing interest in music too?
Yeah, she could sing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
My stepdaughter, but we became father and daughter.
Love it.
Skip that step thing. Cut it out.
Unnecessary.
No, I mean, unnecessary. But what do we got here? What are they saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
Hardest working man in showbiz. That's me.
Hardest working man in showbiz.
Get it done. I get it done. Rocks,
bring
records,
that up.
everything. Singing, dancing, mayonnaise, GoFundMes, movies, cars.
It never stops.
Yeah, cars, bitches. A lot of bitches. You know what I'm saying? They be hanging out my show going, yeah, Todd. Yeah, do your thing. I love you. Got a lot going on. They love me today.
We do have some questions from the audience.
More questions. What do we got?
All right. We had one from
Joe
Kate
Ventura
here.
in the house. Joe.
Oh,
Richest
nice.
man in
Yo.
Miami. Joe got $22 million house, Joe. Tell them about your house, Joe.
Woo.
Tell them about that. $22 million.
Maybe bring Joe on to talk about the house. We did have a
He's
question.
saying, no, don't tell them that.
That's yourself.
Oh, what we got? How long you had the SP 1200? My 1200, I had it until I went broke in COVID, and then I had to sell it to pay for the high bills. But I got another one, but it's broken. It's got to get fixed. But I had to sell one of them. I was like, "Ugh." It wasn't the best one though. I sold the one that I made the least hits on. I knew what I was doing.
There you go.
You
You
know.
can't sell the real collector's item.
Somebody said, "What's the record on the wall?" Which record? Oh, that's Bango. Bango, and then we got Space Jam, and that's Africa Bambaataa, and that's Bob Marley up there. Let's see if you can see. Bob
There
Marley.
he is.
Cool.
That's me with my speaker there. And up there is like a sign. It's a signed poster of my birthday that I didn't show up to. Everybody wrote a card. Everybody's like, "Fuck you!" But we're drinking. They was taking pictures of all the drinks.
Wait,
drinks.
was this your birthday party? You
It
didn't
was my
make-
birthday party. I got into a big fight with my girlfriend. I was like, "I'm not showing up. I'm not showing up." So I was like across the street watching everybody go to my party. Like, an ass.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, "Oh shit, there goes Jeffrey. Oh, there goes Even." I was like sitting there like an asshole, like for the
like
whole
binoculars, just like.
oh shit, it's Madonna.
I can't believe they're going to my party after we got into a fight.
Is that J-Lo? Shit, P. Diddy. Oh, went to my birthday party. I didn't show up. So
I like
this
this.
stupid. You're young. You do stupid shit. When I was in my 29, 28, 30s. Oh my god, dumb shit.
A little different
Yeah.
from now.
Oh yeah, I after you lose all your money, yeah, you wake up.
Was that the
Stupid
deciding
ass.
factor?
Spend all your money doing dumb shit. But that's how I like to do it. Keep it real, man. That's why I'm hiding behind these glasses because I
like this question. How different is your recording process now to when you first started?
Yeah, man. Look, so back in the days, tape, no MIDI and stuff like that. I used to play all that shit by hand. Every track, sit there and play it all the way to the end. All the way to the end. All the way to the end. Punch it in. All the way to the end. Now, you bastards, just take a fucking little loop and hit the thing in and it's all there, So just imagine that. Imagine doing 30 tracks and you're building it all yourself. Imagine that. So I had an interview the other day where they was asking, before computers, after computers. I would really love to take the computer away. Just to see if there's any talent out there. I mean, it's good to know things. Yeah, good to know things, but talent, where's the talent at?
Well,
Nobody has talent no more. It's just everything like, I could just make it sound like this, so I can use that loop to sound like that, or I can steal this bass line and make it sound like this. Like where's the talent? It's not there. So if I had to take away the computer, I would do it just to see what our records sound like. Our records all sound the same. You know, hip hop world is. If I hear another 808 drum, I'm gonna shoot all those bastards. All the rappers. I'm just gonna line them all up.
I think it's a good point though, right? Because like one
I'm
thing
gonna bring
about
them back to life though. Just don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Just pushing
Ah,
people out of their
yeah.
comfort zones for sure. Yeah.
So,
kill them in the politest way possible.
yeah, yes. For a little while. Just for half an hour. We need y'all.
Yeah. No,
What is it? Am I reading these things? Okay, what we got?
Got a lot.
Where the heck was that? Who's that? Astrofusion. What is he saying? Wait,
Obi's talking about hopping on
Oh my
a train.
Necromancy, sir. What does that say there?
Oh, necromancer, because you're bringing people back from the dead.
Oh, I didn't know that was that word. See, there's some smart bastards. In
It's
the world. I need
basically
to know more smart people like that. I'm gonna take that word. I'm gonna make a T-shirt out of that because half of my dudes don't know what the hell that means.
necromancer.
Sorry if I curse too much, people. I can't help it. It's my natural ability.
Sorry,
What
we
else
wouldn't
we got?
stop you if we could.
Dude,
I did see one earlier from Cade. What's your favorite venue in the U.S.?
U.S. I like is that the Brooklyn Ball? Which is the one that's I did this shit this last summer. I can't remember the shit. I'll remember it. That's a
Bill
good
Bill
gig.
might be able to help us with the name of that one.
Bill, what's that big venue I did? 8,000 people in Brooklyn, and who was sponsoring it? Somebody with some money.
Mirage?
Brooklyn Mirage. That was banging. That was crazy. You ever want to see people crazy?
Go to the Brooklyn.
It was crazy. Because at a certain point, there's one guy, I don't know where he came from. He came and he had this big bucket and he threw the bucket of Coke out into the crowd.
What?
Crazy.
Something I've never
Man,
seen.
that is new.
Everybody just started dancing even more. I was
Oh
like,
my
wow,
God.
this is cool. That's good. Brooklyn Mirage.
This is a
That's how
good
you
show.
do it.
That's
Great
that's
show.
my-
Great idea, too. Who does that for their crowd? You know?
So I think Bill's saying that was an Elro show. Does that sound familiar?
Elro.
Oh, okay. I've heard those. are
Obi
really
Fernandez
crazy.
says, fuck cursing too much.
Classic Obi
Oh,
Fernandez.
wow. Who else we got here?
Yeah, you might
Bucket
have,
of Coke. See,
Yeah.
yeah, he was there.
you might have just coined the next
Devoni
record
was
shop
there.
artifact.
Bucket of Coke. See, maybe I wasn't lying. I just didn't want to really say it, but it's
Yeah.
the truth, you know?
Lying.
Get involved with the Space Jam soundtrack. Let's answer that. Atlantic Records, Craig Coleman, he drove me crazy, but we got the record right. It was the Robin S record. They needed a dance record. And who did they come and get? Moi.
Nice.
Me and Robin S. So that kind of, called Giving It All I Got record did really, really well. And it's one of my big money makers. So every year I get like $10,000 from just that thing.
Wow.
I go
That's
out and
cool.
buy my sneakers, I pay my groceries, pay the kids' school. It just helps out. All right. Everybody's talking about the bucket of Coke, you drug addict.
Yeah. That's the topic of
What
the
are you
day.
Literally.
doing?
Just
Stay
so
away
much
from that stuff. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, y'all. Get mayonnaise.
With no mayonnaise. BJ Hokie throws cake, I'm gonna throw mayonnaise. Eat it for that cake. Shout out to Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, that would make a great card. Some people are just nuts, man. It's funny. Look, it says I remember it.
Oh, yeah, we did have a question from Obi, and we can't skip it because he is our CEO, so
Ah!
obligations. But no, so he was wondering where the sample from Bango came from, if you can
The
disclose.
Batmobile, let's go. It's from the original Batman sitcom from the 60s.
Oh,
And it was out on TVT Records. And in the beginning of Batman, it's like, to the Batmobile, let's go. It goes, puts on this noise. Batman. TVT soundtrack. Go get it. It's rare.
looks like he's actually talking about the girl singing in the track.
Oh, Christy Wilshire, Bang, 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 Go, Bango. It was from this group called Dinosaur L, out on Sleeping Bag Records. That record was done by Arthur Russell, Will Sokoloff, and I think it was somebody else. But Christy Wilshire did that at Bob Blank Studios. I think that's her voice. She also did Weekend, if I'm right. I might have to check that out a little bit. But I think Bang, 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 Go, Bango. Yeah, Go Bang, Dinosaur L.
Nice. Getting the secrets there, Obi.
Yeah. I'll give them out right here. $5. Just $5. You know, what else we got here?
Contribute to your GoFundMe.
Yeah, that's next, guys. Y'all can't wait to put your $5 in.
Well, I know you got some gigs coming up this Saturday.
Oh, gigs.
Yeah.
Saturday, I'm in New York. So everybody in New York, the whole New York, has to come out to my gig. So you guys let everybody know that I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be. Where's the gig at? Everybody throw it on the TV or whatever it's at. Because I really don't understand. Let me see. Yeah.
5th. That is in. Is that the one in Adore?
Adore. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, Adore is.
And you were telling us about Beyond Wonderland.
Beyond Wonderland is going to be the
that
biggest
out.
gig this year. We definitely got to check that out. We got it was like 40 DJs and craziness.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yes, that's gonna be crazy. That might be the day that I might come out with the bucket.
that would be the day to do it.
I was thinking about it, but just to give somebody incentive so they go. That might be the bucket day.
It's a new tradition now, bucket days.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to y'all. That's what they really want. So I might as well just throw it out there. You get it? That's what they really want. I might as well just throw it out there.
Yeah, I see.
It's like a rhyme. It's like a rhyme, fusion rhyme, whatever. All right, what else we got here?
You've got some. You got
Favorite artists over the years. Should we do that one?
Oh, that's a new one. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. My favorite artists that I worked with, of course, Martha Wash, Jocelyn Brown. Who else, man? I got so many artists that are really great artists. I worked with that was a remix, James Ingram. I really like his voice. I did that for Masters at Work back in the days. Who else I worked with? Oh, man. Of course, Roland Clark, my brother, Michael Moog, because they always see artists to me is like artists to sing, but there's a lot of artists that are just like DJs and stuff like that, such as Kenny Louis, Dave Morales, Roger, everybody like that. So that's artistry as well too. So I got a lot of favorites, top of my list was, me doing something going on and keep on jumping, definitely.
Good. And Todd, how did you get involved in Record Shop?
You guys called and said you was going to give me $1 million. Duh.
Ta-da.
I came here and I said, I'm going to do the interviews, I'm going to do the cards, and they, they called in like 3 days saying like $1 million, $1 million, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll give it a try.
No brainer.
Yeah, no brainer. I mean, it's like it was a decent offer. I was looking for two.
Two.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But, yeah.
I know it's a sore subject.
Take what we can get. Take what you get. We got a pandemic out there. I can't be greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC Burke says they gave them
Give me the same
the same offer.
Now I feel like shit. How dare they give you the same offer? Like, that's not fair. I thought I was gonna be like the top one, the Don Diablo. What the hell happened?
I see we got another audience question here. What work are you most proud of, old or new?
Of course, Missing is the best record I ever did. But I like Missing because what happened was it was just a great, great song. I didn't have to do much. I really, literally, it was a beat, a bass line, and some tickle keys. Juno 106 tickle keys. That's what that was. Because the song was there. And that was one of my big times to prove that, don't change the song around so much. Stick to the structure of the song. The song is the most powerful thing we've ever had for the last who knows how many years since Mozart. You know, it was the song. So let's stop taking away our integrity of our songs. That's my righteous moment right there. I know y'all felt that.
Yeah, that's
So-
powerful.
Feeling it.
Yeah, if you-
We did get an update from Obi. It was supposed to be 1 million pesos, so maybe that clears up some of the.
Oh, don't
the
try to pay
confusion.
so. You dare. Don't try that. Just pay the damn money. Stop it.
If it makes you feel any better, I think Leah was one of the reasons she joined Record Shop. Actually, you're part of her origin story.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
really?
Yeah,
I think I knew this.
Yeah, so I got familiar with Record Shop mainly through the Todd Terry challenge. And when I saw that Todd Terry was doing a challenge with a cool NFT company, I was like, I want in. Like, that's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. I saved
Thank
that
you.
until now. I know we didn't talk about
I'm your teacher. I'm staying in my class. 2 plus
Yeah, I
2
might
is
not be here if
97.
you weren't pursuing that, though. Like,
All right, well,
super
I'll teach
cool that
you
you're working
something. For $5, you got to pay your $5 subscription.
throw it in the bucket.
Yeah, just throw it in the bucket. So now we got money and the white substance.
Yeah.
You know? Okay,
Obi might have
Obi's
highlighted
the
a flaw
worst.
with
Let's
this.
just put Obi on the screen. Like,
Yeah, where is Obi? Just get in here, Obi.
Just
Yeah.
get in here already, Obi. I don't want to know who the fuck you are. Wow.
Oh Lord. Obi, if you want to
Oh,
come,
Bear
I'll send
Who in
you
the
link.
house? That's my boy, Bear Who.
Get an invite.
Bear, what's up? Me and Bear did a bunch of records. Bear works with Armand Van Helden, A-Track, all of us. He's like one of the greatest rappers ever because he can just actually freestyle the whole record and remember it.
That's awesome.
He's our house Jay-Z. That's the Bear Who. He could rock like that, you know?
Dang.
Awesome to tune in and join us.
I maybe got
Oh,
a
he
special...
needs an invite. Give Obi an invite so he can come here
Here
and
he
mess
is.
with that. Look, he's got his
You're just
t-shirt.
Yeah, he had to go
Where's
put the
my
t-shirt on
son?
and everything.
Where's my
Honor
t-shirt?
represent.
Thought it was already on.
Yeah. It's the only
I
shirt
wear
he
this
has these
t-shirt
days.
every day. We're it's the only record shop
Represent.
t-shirt
All
I
the
have.
t-shirts you got. It's Record Shop t-shirts. I want mine too.
Do you have some cool Todd Terry t-shirts over the years?
Oh, do I wish I would have known. I would have showed you a whole slew of them. I mean, I could
T-shirt
walk around the
exchange.
house and bring you to them, you know?
That's like one of
No
the cool
problem.
things. It's one of the cool things about being an artist, right? Like over the years,
Yeah.
you make a lot of t-shirts and stuff. And
Oh, yeah. I got some. I don't know what I got. I got to look for them. Yeah. Next interview, I'll have my whole shit set up. I'll show you a bunch of records and t-shirts and everything. No
Yeah, we'll
problem.
do a swap meet.
Swap me. Digitally.
Trade.
On the computer.
I keep telling artists we should sell virtual t-shirts, man. That's money.
I'm down.
NFT,
Right back. Or just spit right out on your t-shirt perfectly.
yeah, just
Those days are
NFT
coming, people.
NFTs of classic t-shirts, man. It's
That's
classic.
right. Sell it all. $1 million. Right, Obi?
Million pesos.
Might as well make it yen.
Hey, million pesos is nothing to sneeze at. It's like
It's all right.
$50,000, something like that.
It's all right. It's all right.
Mex-
Who else we got here? What we got? What do we got? I'm the rep. Oh, they want to make me the rep for Record Shop. That could be cool. I could just bother people every other day. I could just get on and curse people out.
That's what we do.
And they'll love it. You know, it's so crazy. They'll love it. I'm like, fuck you, buy the damn NFT, you piece of shit. They'll go buy it.
You already.
Fuck
You
Todd
already
Terry, now I'm buying it. You know?
Todd Terry
Might
told me
work.
to.
He told me to buy it. And he's a scumbag too. You know? Did Candy go, or what was the Candy? Do that already? What the hell is Candy?
I don't know.
Candy.
What they say? Did Candy do that already? Ha ha.
Maybe it's a platform. It
Oh,
might be another NFT platform.
see, we don't know that other shit. We only know Record Shop.
Or tunnel vision. Just-
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that bucket idea though.
Oh, Bear Hussein to tell the story about Royal House, how it was
Yeah.
born.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, let's talk about that one particular record, how I got into house music. So at my crib, my boy Mike Delgado and Trax, my boy Trax from Bay Ridge, they showed up to my house. They came in through the window because in my building, you only like to park your car in the back, and to see your car, you came in through my window. It was retarded, whatever. But they come into my window, I got all this music shit going on, and my boy was like, "Yo, you should check this out." So he hands me a cassette. I put the cassette in the cassette deck. I'm playing it, and it's like on the cassette, it's like Marshall Jefferson, Kevin Saunderson, Derek May, Juan Atkins, like all the Chicago heads. And I don't know their names at the time. I just know that I'm listening to all these tracks and fast forwarding. And he says, "Yo, you need to do some shit like that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, the shit sounds the same all the time. I could do this shit. This is easy." Like it's just the same shit. Like, fuck it. I said, "All right, come back a couple days." So we went out to eat, was hanging out, like next 2 days, they come back or whatever. And I played him one of the tracks I did. And it was Party People. And he's like listening to it. Then he jumps up and is like, "Oh shit, that's the shit, bro. That's the shit." He's up there dancing and shit, like in front of this is gonna be shit. You're gonna be the rich man. You're gonna be rich, man. I was like, "What, man?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I did that shit joking around." He goes, "Yo, that's the shit right there. If you really listen to the record, it's a joke. I was actually joking around. I was like, pop, 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 Party People. It's a joke. I didn't really do it seriously. And next thing you know, it was the shit. So I was like, "Oh shit, now I gotta make more of these fucking records." Like every record you can hear like my little sample thing in there, and it's cutting and scratching and all types of samples coming in and out, because that's the way I learned it. I didn't really know no better. And I didn't even know who I was robbing. I didn't know I robbed Marshall Jefferson and Kevin Saunderson. I just sampled the shit off the cassette. So when I first like went to Chicago, they wanted to kill my ass. He was like, "That's fucking Todd Terry, he robbed me. He robbed me." And I was
You're like, "I did what?"
"What? What are you talking about? Took my record, this was my record." And then as it started to get explained to me, I robbed all of them. And I was like, I had to apologize to Marshall and Kevin and Juan, and like, "Yo, I'm sorry, I'm a stupid kid. I ain't know no better." So that's the story of Party People, Can You Party, Bango, and all that shit. I was just fucking around.
Man, so all that warm tape saturation is because you literally sampled it off the cassette.
That's funny that you said the cassette, 'cause that's fucking true.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There was no CDs back then. I didn't have the damn record. I had a cassette. So I would take, that cassette button where you take, it takes CRO2, like you press it and it dumbs it down. It takes the hiss out of it. You ever saw that on metal cassette tapes? It's like you could press the button in and out. It'll have more hiss or less hiss.
Yeah.
You ever notice that shit? Yeah. I forgot the name of that shit. Where's my cassette back? I forgot what the shit is named, but I pressed that button and gave it a lot of highs, so it still had air in it, so you heard it on the record. Funny that you noticed my dirt. My dirt was cool.
Those are some of the first records I bought. I remember the blue vinyl missing. I got that. I have that somewhere in my garage somewhere.
That's a collector's item. You better hold on to that. Hold on. No, the first time Missing came out, I was in Italy. I really didn't pay it no mind because Atlantic didn't like the record at first. Mm-hmm. So a lot of Atlantic guys went in and pushed for the record to get out. So I thought the record wasn't really coming out. But I was in Italy and like Benji Candelario hits me like, "Yo, what's that record with the blue vinyl, man? That's the shit, bro. That's the shit." And I'm like, "What are you fucking talking about?" And it was Missing. He's like, "Something was like, I heard it in Italy and they're going crazy." And it was out and it was the biggest shit ever. So that's how it happens, So
it's funny
vinyl.
It's funny that you said you were messing around,
People
and stuff like that, because I think that's actually where a lot of innovation and new genres come from, is with people just fucking around trying things that they don't know what they're doing, in some regards,
I mean, it's Rage Against the Machine. Sit there and make a bunch of noise until it works.
Yeah. You think some of that has gone out of, it doesn't happen as much anymore because everyone's got YouTube and the same tutorials and the same sample packs and the same software and everything like that?
Yes, and I was saying that before. Let's get rid of the computers for just a year. Mm-hmm. You can't make music on a computer for a year. Imagine all our music will be banging and interesting and intricate and dramatic and loving and sweet and mayonnaise.
Yeah. You still use a lot of samples, though, right?
Say it again?
You still use a lot of samples? Like
I
sample
can't
based?
say that on this show, sir. Sorry, I'm not getting sued. We have record shop.
Well,
too.
what I'm referring to is that
Obi, just stop it right now. You're getting us in trouble. Just stop right now.
all right.
No, I'm just playing. We use certain things that are cleared by things that we own. Certain
Yeah, well,
elements.
You've got enough of a repertoire. You could go back and sample yourself at this point.
Yes, I could, brethren.
Yeah.
Yes, I could. That's what I do.
Yeah. I mean, when it was all sample based, when all you had was your Akai or whatever back in the early days, I think it led to more innovation because you had to do something different than what the sample was giving you. Like.
Yeah. Well, you have to be creative. I've done a lot of creative like sampling stuff. I try to find stuff that you can never kind of catch me on. But then there's those sites that just rat you out like, oh, this is where he got it from. I'm gonna kill that bastard. Like, that's what you do? You're a fucking rat. So it's like that's the problem. It's like you're really trying to do, me, DJ Premier, like certain of us have these Pete Rock, we have this style where we cut things up to make something more interesting. That's the world that we're brought up in, And I taught that to a lot of my guys, Kenny and Louis, just like can't sound like that. You gotta mix it up. You gotta cut this part. You gotta, you gotta turn it into something else. And I think that's the creativity that we want to have out there. We lost our creativity in a lot of things. We lost our creativity and DJing and a lot of things, productions and stuff like that. It's just you got to get it back.
Pete Rock still making music?
Definitely.
Oh wow.
Definitely making fast beats.
We want to expand into hip hop and rap and maybe we should talk about getting some intros to some of these guys.
Well, yeah. I mean, give me $2 million and I'll hook you up.
All right, 2 million pesos, Chilean pesos.
All right, guess what? Now I would catch you out there. I'll take it.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna call Pete. I'm gonna call DJ Premier, A-Track. All of them will be like, "You baby."
Live on Twitch.
I'll see your cut.
The brand ambassador stuff though does work. Let me tell you, like NBA Top Shot. Kevin Durant, NBA Top Shot was in a funk. Right. They were in a funk for a while, and then Kevin Durant is like doing these narrations, and he's got his own pack, and everything's guaranteed to have a Kevin Durant moment and stuff like that. And it's credited with picking them right back up again. So yeah,
I could call Kevin right now.
Let's do it.
Send me the wire. I got you. Got them all. I even got the LeBron James app. I can call LeBron right now.
Right on. Okay, we'll take that offline.
Well, Todd, I know you gotta pop in a few minutes. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the set that we're about to listen to? What we can expect to hear?
It's the best set ever. It's innovative. It's special. It has organic flavors. As soon as you hear it, you just feel it all over your body, the tingling. And it's just a special vibe, man. And I need surgery for my bags under my eyes. So I'm going to start a GoFundMe. And I want everybody to send $5 right away because I want to have beautiful eyes. You see, if you go like this, it looks better. So that's why I'm wearing the glasses. And I'm giving away a free watch to whoever puts the most money. So you get this free gold, Paul Rich.
Todd, you don't want scalpels in your eyes, man. You just take the preparation H and put it on there.
No,
I tried that, man. You know how much preparation H between my butt and my eyes. Dude. You know how I get by in life? So it's what it is.
The GoFundMe is for the preparation age.
Right. That's part of it. I'm gonna need $5 so dollars.
Man,
Depends-
for that,
this
you know?
Depends how
pandemic-
successful you are, right?
Oh, so they want my hat. They want my hat too. Bam!
Nice.
$5. Everything for sale. You want that poster? $5.
All right, let's get the mix. I'm going to switch over to the nice Bluetooth speaker.
Ooh.
Awesome. Yeah, let's hear the mix. Thank you,
Piece
Todd,
of
for
chicken
your
grease,
time.
y'all.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
thank
much.
you.
Sean.
Mayonnaise. It's KY jelly.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's
Bye,
get it
everyone.
up.
Am I done?
Yeah,
all
we're
set,
taking
Todd.
everyone off.
Bye.